I have been told countless times that Chapter 5 is possibly the worst thing ever. Not in a bad way, but that I am going to need a lot of tissues and I'm not mentally prepared for Chapter 5. So, here we go. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly seems more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us now here now than there were at the beginning. You didn't need to say that. What? Do you hear something? It's Nekomaru. That was Coach Nekomaru's voice.
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
Yes.
What did you do? What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone. More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant. Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru was. Don't ignore me, I'm trying to talk to you about something important. Important? This. It took me all night to make it. Is that a Nekomaru doll? He's Mini Maru. Yeah, I'm starting to see what everyone meant. I'm not mentally prepared for Chapter 5 if this is what it is opening with. Mini Maru. I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable? Oh. That's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Huh? I never said anything about giving it away. Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right? Well, hey now, that's a bully's logic. Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget it, you know? About Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again, I guess we gotta fight too, right? We just can't keep running away. What happened to you? I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Sonia-san?
Miss Sonia? What did you think of my little pep talk? I knew it wasn't about anything serious. Look, you were so close. If you just... whatever. I want to like you, but you are a tremendous pain in the ass. Oh, did you say something? What? I was up all night memorizing that speech. And there's the punchline. I was waiting for it too. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi. I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you. Dude. There are only 3 girls left on this island. Be happy that at least one of them, like 1/3, is actually saying thank you to you. Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points. Are you serious? That's amazing. Of course, I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Kane looks really happy. Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. And for some reason I completely forgot this. Do you remember for like almost an entire chapter and a half we had him locked up in a shack? Does anyone remember that? Or did we all just kind of brush that under the rug? You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Yeah.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during that last class trial. Well, he has always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know? Then that's even more reason we should avoid him. But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wondered, did he figure something out that we're not aware of? Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that all was about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial. You still don't realize it. Jeez, I gotta get together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course. What did he mean by except for Hajime?
Huh?
Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. Tell you guys the truth. Unlike the rest of you. Well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off. Especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But, shit. My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I'd finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student. Cheer up, Hajime. Doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department. She's right. No matter what, you're our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan. Fear is grateful for the danger. How does that have any bearing on what we just said? The hell? You're saying that all wrong. Sorry. So everyone was here. Did you get your ass kicked again? Probably. It was a real close battle. I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff's just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me? Well, what the heck? You're covered in blood? You saw me? Yes, that's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong. Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here. No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth. Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. God, everyone's just cold shouldering Monami. Ah yes, I'm ashamed of myself. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island, why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much. But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. Huh? Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake. So if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow. Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group's called World Ender for a reason, you know? Why, did you forget what you said earlier?
Yeah.
Dumbass, I only said that because I was trying to impress Sonia. Don't brag about that. If you have the power to fight amongst yourselves, then direct that power towards our enemy. Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense. 100%. This is the princess we can trust. To destroy Japan, apparently. You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. Alright, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island. Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, who's sitting right next to you. I'll crush them all at once. Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're a friend too, you know? You're right. Then I gotta do my best to. After we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking towards the last island. And then everybody died. but the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department, and that filled me with a strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. With the Mana Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. Oh, it's not gonna make me walk there? What the... Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future. Okay, this is just creepy. Vendor Street. Okay. Guess we'll take a look around, see the sights, get some ramen. What the... Okay. Thank you. 420. I'm not allowed to get any more coins. That's the rule. I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I was expecting Akane, though, not you. I wasn't lured by the smell or anything. Looks like the street's full of food vendors. But, as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food's here. Normally, a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about. Yeah? I mean, assuming... Because at this point, you have to acknowledge the fact that there's not a single other person in this entire place. Also, how did I get to almost halfway to level 56 or 46? When I first started this, I was just under level 45. Interesting. Oh, is it because I was just walking? It was that easy? Huh. Okay, let's see the plushie factory. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway. Ah, Hajime, good timing. What's up, Chiaki? This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but... Since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then, do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? Yeah, she usually would say okay. What's going on? Or is she scared? She's still unsure. It might be better if I go inside first. Unless she's gonna prank me. It's gonna be a prank. Okay, well this is just unnerving. What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was... Monokuma. Be very quiet. Hold on, I gotta see this. What's this? Found half of the hidden Monokuma. I actually found half of them. Never nice. I'm proud of myself. But... why are there... You scared me once already. She's just blankly staring at the machine. Looks like she's taken aback too. Well, it's obvious, I suppose. Watching simple machines like this reminds me of games. Games? Like this one game where you just put caps on pens, or another game where you try to guess a person's gender. Is that even fun? I mean... at that point, it's just people watching, so... yeah, it's just people watching. Let's see the manufacturing equipment. Conveyor belts endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed, and eventually... made into this stupid thing. How does this exactly work? Like this one game where you just cap some pens and very simple fun. Break room, let's go. That door is... I think that's a break room. That room is probably where the factory workers would take their breaks. Well, looks like there's no point going in there right now. What? Okay, I guess we'll look in the big basket of Monokuma. They better not be real. I picked one up in my hand. I see. So these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. The real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Rumph, isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich. But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for the life-size plushies? There are a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door. What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going. But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right, then we should go there for just a little while. You win this round. Chiaki Nanami, Ultimate Gamer. Alright, time to go to the goods warehouse. I better see Nagito almost die. Okay, he's not dead yet. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. And there's a Monokuma calendar, Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. First there was a Monokuma archive in the funhouse, now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn that big buck while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing. He's starting to talk crazier than ever. Whoa, that was very fast. I am not used to this camera angle at all. There's got to be a Monokuma around here. I refuse to believe there isn't. Monokuma panel. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff. Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be a life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Enough already. You have no business sense anyway. Just stop it. Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs we were in the 90s. Poggers? Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake. Because there's no merch of me. Oh, Monami, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise? A long, long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together? The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Do you even need the old guys in that story? So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit's so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense. You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It was funny like the first couple of times, but the Monokuma punching Monami meme, it's like, it doesn't offend me. I don't really care about the actual content of it. It's just not funny. Like, it really isn't. Like, I get it. Like, if you like it, you like it, but I'm not a huge fan. So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like. Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run. You're right. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. What in the world happened? It's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. There are never hints in obviously suspicious places. Anyone who looks obviously suspicious isn't the killer. That's usually the norm. I don't know why you said that now. Are you gonna be the killer this round? Okay. I guess. Farewell. Every time I talk to Chiaki, it gets slowly weirder as time goes on. It's time. Ah, you're back. In that case, have some. Here, you'll like this, won't you? That present's too valuable to give away, sorry. Fair. I can't... I can't move! Have it on. Perfect. Anyway. The Jabberwock Army. Yeah, we need one of those. Oh, this must be where he got the helicopter that killed Teru. That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that. There's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. Like this. Should I go before the trial starts? Should I go and actually try to get the rest of the Monokumas? Because I think I could, but it might just take a while. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that in my spare time and just come back to it. But for now, Sonia. This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is rather small, or it's quite small, the military technology seems rather extensive. These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons? Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. No problemo? A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime and now this. Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me. However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them. If no one uses them, they're nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, the stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us. No, that's wrong. Huh? Well, I've discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator seat. That's the Future Foundation's insignia. The Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this? I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I hate that word. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it'll be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So, what does it say? Beyond what's written here, I don't know much. But it does document Jabberwock Island redevelopment plan at considerable length. What's the plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarkets are always stocked, the hotel's really clean. Could that the future Foundation's responsibility? That was horrible. But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I can't discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean. However, there's one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island on the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we couldn't find that building anywhere. We even commented on how that was strange, right? But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters... Could it be that same building? They're planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it's written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? What's going on? We were so distracted by all the horrible situations that kept happening, one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that's the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Yeah, I'm lost here too, Chief. This helicopter. Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teruteru? This helicopter, don't screw with me. Hajime, you did not just kick a goddamn helicopter, did you? Ow. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. I'm so weak. Yeah, you are just a reserve department student. Reserve department student. That's what I'm trying to say. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here. Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all. A real man fights with a fist. Thank you, Minimaru. And that goes for women too. You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows? Well, I mean, boobs can be pillows. So I guess that's what she's talking about? Huh. Oh well. On we go. What is this? The Sea King Industries. Oh. I see. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Sea King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here. This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so what the heck are they making here? He's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. Seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. I see you. How many Monokuma dolls are there anyway? Also, what the fuck? Hold on, look at that. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin? It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot? Seriously? How can they make robots? Jesus, how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here? It's a similar humanoid robot. That's possible, maybe. But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? Oh, this is definitely where they made the Mana Beast. This machine is making another machine? The finished project looked like it's a model after a four-legged animal.
Oi, oi.
Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Mana Beasts?
もしかしてよ。
Is there any chance those Mana Beasts were created here? The Mana Beasts were created here? Yep, that's what this place is for. No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced a place like this doesn't exist, right? That's why it's just fine.
どっか湧いてんじゃね？
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. Doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced. I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to make such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I mean, Monokuma does have a lot of influence. More than I care to admit. Oh, he's losing it.
Huh?
Huh? Why? Why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what else am I going to do except laugh? I mean, it's so childish. What are you talking about?
つうかよ。
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever is using the computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. This is a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? What was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for a story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all. So these riots just kept growing as people grow more and more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually, it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots started getting circulated, and strange incidents started occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety incident spreads throughout the world, as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
つうかよ。
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that. Are you sure it's okay to say that's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but
んなわけねえだろ。
there's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. So that's when this game was made. You're right. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Sea King's Industries, but it's not anymore.
なるほどな。
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over the place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason?
そうだ。
That's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
やべえな。
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff?
Huh?
Maybe they're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off watching kids kill each other.
いやいやいや。
Wait, hold on. Now that I say it out loud, this is actually a terrible assumption.
だってよ。
I mean, if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of the rich, perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave that alone.
よ
Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up?
いや
I was thinking you'd probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now.
あ
Then you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby to end up with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there.
じゃあな
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. Well, yeah, I should took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really time to be impressed by something like that. I'd say it's the right time to be impressed by something like that. Because, you know, he's trying. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Huh? What about Nagito?
Huh?
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything. I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing. So, how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any. However, I believe there's no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that's been going on.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Huh? What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island. That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about. Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma's forcing us to kill each other, Monami's been opposing him.
Huh?
You mean pretending to oppose him, right? No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of her enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally? Even if they both oppose each other, is it not possible that they're both our enemy? Like a three-way battle. That's kind of hot. Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing the Future Foundation? Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor and I'm not going to keep reading this? Don't be a fucking idiot. No way, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't... She called you by your full name. Get fucked. There was never a traitor. Monokuma lied to us. Lied? It's simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other. How can you not believe in your friends after everything we've endured together? Weak. How weak. Here he is. Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away. That weakness is hopeless. He appears. What's up, buddy? Is there Monokuma? There's not. Nagito, where have you been this whole time? I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out? What does that... You asked where have I been this whole time, right? Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person's hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. Who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life. If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right? Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making any sense at all. Thank you, Nekomaru. But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning? Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean? The issue's not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain. Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia. You've been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we've been witness to. I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place. Looks like I'm being hated. Well, it's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering. And knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. Then share the burden, you crazy bastard. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh? To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life. You're gonna weed out the traitor? As I've already said, there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I? Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope? What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind? Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry, because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last. Nagito? What does that mean? Bye! You son of a bitch.